tell, first of all, it's a little bit cold, especially at night. I'm wearing a jacket over my nice jumpsuit here. Real cute, little fashion statement. Anyway, we are on our way to experience one of Uruguay's specialties, a chivito, which is a special kind of sandwich that is specific to Uruguay. So we're excited to try that out tonight, but dinner here happens typically a little later, similar to in Argentina. It is naturally around 9 p.m., 10 p.m. Right now it's about 7, so we figured we'd go catch the sunset on our way to the restaurant, which opens at 8:30. Doesn't mean open until 8:30. So we are on our way to catch the sunset, and then we'll probably mosey around until the restaurant opens and catch a late dinner, trying out the Uruguayan chivito.
And so if you guys saw our last video when we were checking out the beaches, during the daytime at least, or going into the afternoon, we're actually heading back to Playa Manza. It's one of the best spots in Punta del Este to watch the sunset. And so it's like a perfect location because it's a beach that faces right to where the sun is setting. So it's about a 12-minute walk for us from our Airbnb to get us over there. So we will see you guys in just a few minutes when we arrive. So guys, we're like 3 or so minutes away from the beach, which I'm very excited about because we're able to start seeing the clouds now, and the clouds are at like the perfect formation from at least my experience in the past to have an amazing sunset, because the sun just gives it a beautiful reflection. Usually you get like a really like pinkish, bluish, orangish sky. Orangish sky. And it's like a little bit different than just your sun setting. So hopefully I'm predicting this right, but who knows? Every sunset's amazing, so I can't wait. So guys, we just made it to the sunset spot, and we settled on this spot after we were trying to decide between going to the end of this dock and kind of like sitting either on the bottom level or the top level or the beach. And then when we were going to the beach, we found this little deck. So now we won't get sandy, luckily, and we can enjoy this sunset while still getting that beach feel. Alright guys, after this, I don't even know if you can hear this right now, but after that amazing sunset, it was unbelievably beautiful. It is just like we've heard in Punta del Este. It is insane down here. There is so much wind, it's gonna be like 40 miles an hour. You might not even be able to hear any of this. I will have no idea. But literally, like, this does not do justice, but this is like near hurricane weather. Holy crap. This is literally near hurricane weather. I don't know what she's doing, but this is insane. And so anyways, we were gonna go get chivitos. So let's go try and get those chivitos we've been talking about for a while. Yum, 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 yum. I'm just getting destroyed by the wind. Hola.
Sí. Inside, yeah?
Sí.
Yeah. Okay. Oh,
English is basic,
English.
Perfect.
Oh, English is
Okay.
great, yeah.
Okay.
Who's that? Here?
There?
Here? Oh my gosh.
No, that was windy. It is windy outside.
Yeah.
So windy.
Is it always windy in Punta del Este?
Yes.
Yeah, this much?
No.
So we just got to the #1 restaurant, according to TripAdvisor, for cheap eats, or balling on a budget, as we like to call it. So we are here to try the chivitos, which I said earlier is the typical Uruguayan dish. So it's basically a sandwich with like meat and egg and other things, and I don't really know too much else about it, but we've just heard a lot about it. We're really excited to try it. So we're here at this really cool restaurant. It's called Rustic Resto. It's got a really rustic feel too if you look around. And we're excited to try it out. So we just got ourselves a nice beer to go along with it, and we're just gonna sit and enjoy our Saturday night out here trying chivitos in Punta del Este, Uruguay.
Chivitos. We've been talking about them since we were in Montevideo. Somehow we didn't end up eating them when we were there, and we wanted to so badly. One thing to note though, during the summer months from like January, February timeframe, there are quite a few other chivito places. This is a great one for the price, the quality, everything. So we're super excited to try it. But there is a Chiviteria also called Marco's Chiviteria. But super excited to try them out because this is what every Uruguayan we've talked to raves about, and so it's gonna be delicious. Fernando, yeah. All right, so this restaurant we already know is amazing because Jessica and our buddy back here, Fernando, right here. Emmanuel. And we asked like, how can we get some mate? We have heard so much about mate, Uruguay. It's like everyone walks around with their thermos. They walk around with their mate right there, and we're like, how can we try some? And they brought us some right up here. So like, tell us a little bit about the culture.
Okay. So what is this?
Herbs and hot water.
And hot water.
Yeah.
You like
Only
it?
this. No, I don't like it.
You don't like it?
No, I don't like it.
Really? Most people do though.
Yeah, but it's very popular in Uruguay.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
I don't like it.
Yeah. Is it like 50-50 people like it and don't like it, or like?
No.
Most people?
Yeah,
Oh,
most
okay.
people like it.
Do you think we'll like it?
I don't know.
No?
I don't know.
Because we heard from some other Uruguayan friends that we might not like it because it's bitter.
Kind of an acquired taste.
Maybe no. Maybe no. But you try.
Okay, so we're about to find out. So this is the mate. These are the herbs, and then it has this straw that I imagine filters out a lot of the herbs. You know, like drinking the herbs, you're just drinking the flavor. But I guess I'm about to find out. What Mac was just saying is that we've heard that we probably won't like it because it's more like an acquired taste, which I feel like if you first start drinking beer, you're like, well, you don't really like it, but then you start to love it. And apparently that's kind of the same thing with mate. But we've just heard so much about it. We always see people with their thermoses under their arm. We always see people drinking mate, so we're like, we have to try it. And yeah, the people in the kitchen were nice enough to let us try theirs. So here goes. It's actually not bad. I'm not like, oh my god, it's delicious, but I'm also not like, it's terrible. It's just like an herby, hot drink. And another thing about mate is that they drink it hot, regardless of how hot it is, like outside. It can be 100 degrees outside, and they're chugging mate. Hot, like boiling water.
I'm very excited to try it here. It looks like, to be honest, it looks like marijuana inside of a cup. Like actually it does. I don't know if you can see that. But from what I've read, how it works is there's one person who has the thermos. I don't have the thermos with me right now, but let's pretend this olive oil is the thermos. They're the ones basically in charge of the mate for the time. So they have their thermos here, they fill up the boiling hot water like Chelsea was saying, put it in here, and they're responsible for filling it up, and then they pass it on to someone else. But this right here is like monumental for me because I've been seeing since we were in Argentina, so like probably 10-15 days now, we've been seeing people drink mate and we're like, we need to try it. Well, that's good. It almost tastes like a mix of green tea, but like if green tea had like the leaves smoked, like let's say you're on a grill, put a bunch of wood on there and just smoked it in there and left all the leaves on there, then you put it in the drink, that's what it would taste like. And so it's quite unique, definitely something I've never had in my life. But I would walk around with a little sippy cup. Probably not in extremely hot weather like they do here.
Alright guys, so we just tried the mate. We really experienced the culture of, it wasn't something we ordered and got our own. It was shared by the chefs of the restaurant where we are. And so it was just a cool kind of cultural experience. And now we just ordered our food, which we, again, are here for the Chivitos. And then our server actually recommended that we get one of those and also a milanesa, which I've actually seen on a lot of other menus of places we've been to. So not really sure what that entails. It's some kind of fried meat from what our server was telling us, but we figured why not? We'll get a chivito and a milanesa.
So Chelsea's about to try her first chivito bite of all time.
This is basically a combo of like meat. Oh my god. It looks fire. Meat, bacon, ham, cheese, egg, Looks pretty fire. I'm just gonna wrap the lettuce around like this. Oh my god, it's so fire.
Alright, so this is the long-awaited chivito, and I am about to just... Oh. Alright, let's cut to the chase. Give me my belly. Mmm. Wow. It is clear. Very clear. Why they made this Uruguayan's national dish.
Hey, now don't eat all the chivito. It's really fire. And I'm about to take it from him because I gotta make sure he doesn't eat it all.
Guys, right here what you're looking at is a milanesa, another amazing aspect of Uruguay's cuisine. And it is loaded with fried steak, you got egg there, you got a couple pieces of bacon, and a bunch of other cheese mixed straight in there. Let's give it a shot though. It's like exactly as how I just described it is how it tastes. When you first bite into it, you get that fried steak. Then you get kind of like the feeling of the squishy cheese right in your teeth right after that. And then you get a creamy egg yolk that just breaks down in your mouth to top it all off.
Everything was so good. I'm so full. I had to literally like physically stop myself from continuing to eat. We are definitely not gonna go home hungry, and we're gonna go home satisfied with full bellies. Couldn't recommend this place more either. Rustic bar, they gave us their mate, the chefs was so nice, and then now we've been fed with incredible food. Wow, Uruguay, your food is phenomenal.
Amazing place to visit. The food is delicious. The customer service, honestly, sometimes I weigh customer service and food almost at the same level. If people make you feel so great and have such a great time while you're here, it's even that much more fun, and that's exactly how they've taken care of us here. So hope you guys have one of these when you're in Punta del Este or anywhere in Uruguay. They're delicious. You need to do it. So guys, thanks so much for watching. If you like this video, or if you like chivitos, hit that like button. If you don't like milanesas and you don't like chivitos, hit that like button also. Or put a comment why you don't like them. So we'll see you in the next video.